All right, we're almost through. So now we get to the summary. Now you'll notice you should have a box on your notes. Take a second and try to fill that out before I go through this. But again, we have three subatomic particles: protons, neutrons, and electrons. Both the proton and the neutron are located in the nucleus, where the electron is located in those energy levels / energy clouds. The charge of the proton is positive. The charge of a neutron, again using those context clues, is neutral, meaning 0. And electrons have a -1 charge. The mass of the proton and the neutron are about 1 AMU, or atomic mass unit, whereas electrons have virtually no mass, which is probably why they can move so darn fast, near the speed of light actually, around their nuclei. Now, protons, we can use our periodic tables to find the number of protons in an element. It's the same as the atomic number. Neutrons, we find that by taking the atomic mass rounded off, aka the mass number. And we'll take that mass number and subtract away the atomic number to leave us with the neutrons. Electrons are the same as the atomic number, with the exception of ions, and I'll get to that in a later video. Protons have a symbol. We use a little p with a plus. Neutrons, we use a little n with a 0. And electrons, we use a little e with a negative symbol in the superscript. So, as I'm sure you can imagine why we use those symbols that way, protons have a plus charge, so they get a plus symbol in their symbolic notation. Neutrons have no charge, which is why they get a 0 in their symbolic notation. And electrons get a negative symbol, which is why they have a negative symbol in their symbolic notation there. That's a quick summary. Now let's try to do some practice problems in the next slide.